My name is Abdul Hakim, better known as Pa. Today we'll be doing baked ziti, ghetto style. I have all the ingredients here. I have my New York sharp cheddar cheese. You gotta make sure it's New York sharp cheddar cheese. I have 2 packs of this. This is what gives that ziti that certain twang. Okay, we have chopped meat. We have beef summer sausage, though we're not going to put the whole thing in there, but we're going to put a considerable amount in there. We have traditional spaghetti sauce. I have mushrooms. I have minced garlic, oregano, 2 boxes of ziti. I have regular sharp and cream cheese. I have also shredded sharp and 2 packs of mozzarella. And my 1 onion. Okay? Okay, before we begin, we must wash our hands really good. So I'm going to wash my hands with some warm water. Got some dishwashing liquid. Wash my hands all the way up to the wrists. Really well. Okay, napkin. Yeah, dry my hands up good. This will be my chopping area right here. Where I'm going to chop up. This right here has been pre-treated, washed it up, sprayed it up, disinfected and everything. Chop up my meats on this. This is my pot. This is where I'm going to cook my sauce at. Okay, the first ingredient I'm putting in here is a cap of olive oil. I'll get some olive oil now. Olive oil. Okay. And as soon as I could get this thing opened up. Okay, now just a cap of olive oil. And we'll put it on a low flame. Very low flame. The next step, put in 2 dashes of oregano. Yep. And keep the oregano right here because all throughout the process we're going to be putting oregano in there. And the oregano is cooking in different stages when it does that. Our next step is to get the onion ready and our minced garlic. Okay, let's put some garlic in here first. This is how we do the garlic. We're going to put a nice edge full right there. Okay. Okay. We're going to cut this onion up. This is the only onion we're going to put in there. With this onion right here, the whole onion is going in there. We now have to dice it and make it very fine. We can cut it up into nice chunks because I want my sauce to be very chunky and hearty. Okay, we got our onions chopped up now, nice and chunky. We're going to throw those in there. Okay, we got our summer sausage chopped up. We're going to throw that up in there. At this stage, we put 2 more dashes of oregano. Remember, the oregano cooks at stages, you know, and it releases the flavors. Now, we turn on our vent. Okay, we're going to stir, and we're going to let this cook for a couple of minutes up in here until the sausage cooks down and the onions get soft. And then we'll start throwing in the chopped meat after that. Okay? Okay, we got our ingredients, not all of them, but we got some of our ingredients in the pot. We got the summer sausage, and we got the onions in here simmering with oregano, okay, and the garlic. The next step we're going to put in here is some mushrooms. I have a can of mushrooms here. We're going to strain them, get some of the juice out of it. Okay. Throw them up in there. Stir them up in there. Okay, and we're gonna put the top on this and let this cook a little bit longer. Okay, the next step after that, we have diced tomatoes. We're gonna put 2 cans of this in there. We have stewed tomatoes. We're gonna put 1 can of this in there. This is gonna make the sauce more hearty, more chunky. Okay, this cheese right here we diced up is sharp. It's regular sharp cheddar cheese. We're gonna put this in the sauce. This is going in the sauce because this is gonna make the noodles and the sauce stick to the noodles a little bit more better. We're gonna put cream cheese in there. It's gonna make the sauce thicker. Okay. Okay. Now we're ready to put the chopped meat in here. And we got some 80-20 here. 100% pure ground beef. And we're going to shred this up in here. Okay. We're going to put the whole pack in there. We want to make a generous amount of sauce. And remember, after you handle any raw meat, wash your hands real good afterwards. So, after this right here, right, I'm going to wash my hands off real good. Antibacterial soap. You don't spread no germs. I'm gonna come back over here, cameraman. We got the chopped meat in here. Alright, after you put the chopped meat, you gotta put the next stage of oregano over it. 2 dashes. Okay, we're going to cover it. We gotta let that brown. Come over here, we got water here set up. It's cold water from out the sink. We're going to use this for our noodles. So the first thing we're going to do is put a box up in there of these. Okay. We'll put another box up in there because we got a large family. Okay. We'll turn our flame on to the fullest extent. We're going to put a cap of olive oil in there. So your noodles won't stick. And for added measure, we're going to put a little salt in there so the noodles won't stick. Okay? Then we're going to spread them around with a nice spoon here, rinse it off. Spread them around so that the oil and the salt get all up in between there, and we're gonna let this come to a boil until the noodles gets cooked. Alright. By the way, you can email us at ghettofood@live.com for a recipe on today's episode. Baked ziti, ghetto style. Okay, we have our sauces. It's cooking well. As you can see, the meat is done. We got the chopped meat is browned up. We're going to chunk it up. We're going to chop it up some here because it's really chunky. It's like almost meatballs up in here. We're making a real hearty sauce here. Okay. The next stage we're going to do is another dash of oregano. Okay. We're going to put 4 ounces of cream cheese goes inside here. 4 ounces. Okay, trying to get it all good. Okay. Over here. Then we're going to put the diced cheese up in here. sure we don't got no foreign objects in here. Spread it out nicely. Okay, we're not gonna stir it at this time. We're gonna put the top on and let it melt. Then we're gonna open up and stir it. Okay. Over here we have our noodles. They're still cooking. They're getting soft. They're almost there. We'll let them cook a little bit longer. Okay. Okay, once again I'm par. And here we have our cheese grated already. This is the New York sharp cheddar cheese. It's already grated up now. The pot is looking swell. It's ready to be stirred now. Okay. I'm going to stir this up. Yes, let me get a pot holder here. Cheese goes all through the stuff here. As you can see. Now, there's a key ingredient I haven't told you about yet. It's honey. I'm going to put the honey in there. I'm just going to put a nice squeeze up in there. Generous amount. And that's going to cut the acid from the tomato sauce that we're going to put up in there. Okay, let me find the honey here. Leave this in here. Okay. Okay. Honey is good for cooking a lot of things. I want to cut the acid off the tomato sauce and get ready to put in there. So look how much I'm putting in there. Okay, generous amount. Now we're going to throw our diced tomatoes in there. Okay, 2 cans of that. Now we're going to throw our stewed tomatoes in there. Okay. Now we're going to throw our tomato sauce in there, spaghetti sauce or whatever you want to call it, the traditional style. And let me get a little bit of water here to get to the corners. You know how us folks do up in the ghetto. We got to get all the corners. Everything counts. Okay. We're going to save the jar. I might want to drink some tang out of this later. Okay, now we're going to stir this up nicely. And after we stir it up, we do our oregano thing for the last time. And we're going to bring the flame down low and let it simmer. As you can see, the sauce is coming out wonderful. Ghetto style, y'all. Ghetto style. Italian food, ghetto style. Okay, now our sauce is done. Been cooking here for about an hour. Okay, the noodles is already ready. We have our oven preheated at 375. We have our pan over here, which we're getting ready to lace up. Okay, we're gonna turn the sauce off now. I'll come over here and wash my hands. I'm gonna rinse my hands off. First thing I'm gonna do, noodles are still warm. Sit them over here at the table, and I'm gonna lace the bottom of my pan up. Let me lace the bottom of my pan up with some noodles. Put that much, you just want to put enough just to sort of like cover the bottom a little something. Okay, now we're going to get the sauce. Okay. Sauce. First, we get a plate. Pot is hot. Okay. All right. Now, let's get another spoon here. Rinse it off. Get some sauce up. Stir it up a little bit. Just nicely. Okay. As you can see, this sauce is really chunky here. Spread it out nicely in the pot. We build it up. Try to get an even amount on each side. Okay. Okay, just a little bit more. Okay. Now, I'm gonna open up some sharp shredded cheese. Now, okay. Got a pair of scissors there. Just two things that got an attitude. I'm going to spread a generous amount of this over the sauce while I get this opened up. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now we're going to use a little bit of mozzarella. Mozzarella is really good cheese. It's going to make it a little bit more hearty. It's going to make the noodles stick together. Make it a little stringy. But we're not going to put much because it's the bottom layer. Just going to put just enough. We're going to save enough for the top layer. Okay, now we're going to put a little hint of this New York sharp cheese. And we shredded it out. Just a hint. Remember, this is the one that got the zang to it. It's got that little bang to it, you know? Makes it a little zang. Okay. Now, we repeat the process. Go back to our noodles again. Alright? Let's see. Cool now. Oh, it'll be kind of hot on here. Go back to the sauce. Okay. Closer. Now remember, this sauce has cheese in it, so when the sauce starts to cool off, it's going to get thicker. It's a little loose now because it's hot. Once the cheese starts to solidify in there, it's going to get thicker. Okay. Now we're going to start off with the New York Sharp. We're going to put a generous amount of this in here. Trying to get all the corners. Okay. Okay, now we're going to put some regular sharp in here. Okay. Now we're going to put a generous amount of mozzarella in. Again, we're going to repeat the process. Okay, now we're going to put on the last layer here. This is the last layer. We're going to complete the sauce. So we're going to make this top layer right here really hearty. We're going to use the rest of the sauce that's in this pot. There's a considerable amount in here. We try to spread it out as evenly as possible. That's why we make it chunky like this, you know. Okay. It's pretty good baked ziti here. This is some good eating here, ghetto heaven style. Yeah, look at this. Juice up in there. Okay. Our pot on soap. It'll be easy to clean. Okay, now we're going to head it off. The last little bit of sharp, New York Sharp. Got a couple chunks in there, but that's alright. Just makes it even that much more hearty. Okay. I'm not going to put no more of this in there. I'm going to put the rest of mozzarella. All mozzarella at the top. We're going to cover this like it's an extra cheese pizza. You know? Let's see if I can get this open. Man. Let me see. Okay. Alright. Cheese it up like we was in the restaurant making our own pizza. Just using all the man's ingredients. Remember, the best ingredients makes the best quality food. So all our cheeses that we're using today here is real cheese made with real milk, and it has that real symbol on it right here. All our cheeses has this real symbol on it. All the cheeses we use has that real symbol on it. You know? We don't be using no fake counterfeit multi-purpose plastic tasting cheese. We don't do that. Okay, we don't use tops in here. When we put this baked ziti in the oven, we're gonna let it cleanly bake with no top on it. It's gonna bake for about maybe a half an hour to 45 minutes till the cheese at the top gets brown and crispy. Good. Okay, we're done on the baked ziti side. Take it out, and this is how it looks when it's done. Yep. And that's your baked ziti. Should feed a good amount of people. Leftover ziti is the best. This is Ghetto Heaven style. And I'm your chef, certified ghetto style. Paul, baked ziti. Get up on it. Ghetto Heaven. Get out of here. How is it, guys?
Good, very good.
Kids love it too.
That ziti is good.
Ghetto Heaven is the best.
And bacon.
Alright, now listen. If you want the recipe for this baked ziti, you have to email us at ghettofood@live.com. That's ghettofood@live.com, spelled GHETTOFOOD @live.com.